Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to talk about the energies that are going on for the week of November 2nd through the 8th, 2020. We're rounding the corner and heading toward the end of this year. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm recording this actually on November 1st, which is, the beginning of the gateway time, 11/11 being the big gateway. For some reason, they felt it necessary for you to know that, so I'll keep that in mind. If you keep noticing a lot of 11/11s showing up, pay attention to that. It is information that there is a gateway that's coming up for you. Okay, so, please hit the thumbs up. It makes me smile and happy when you do that. It helps my analytics. I would love it if you would subscribe. What the heck was that? And if you do, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload videos. They will be coming out. I'm going to be doing the weeklies from now on with per sign, each sign. I finally have my strength back and I'm doing better. So thank you for all of you that have been concerned. Wow, okay. And so they'll be out on Mondays. Okay, so this is some pretty powerful stuff you have going on here. So, you have Earth Magic. Look at that. I mean, you're an Earth sign, and for you to get Earth Magic, it's a 1. So this is the Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reed. It's a relatively new deck for me, and I don't necessarily know what all the cards say. It says being grounded in nature is, being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin. Lighting issue. Although the lighting on the camera looks way better this week, so I'm getting there. The dark place where all things begin, where the essence is first ignited before manifestation, and knowing you are on the path, are part of the earth, and she is part of you. Something big is popping for you guys. If you haven't checked out the last couple of weeks of the Virgo readings, you should check them out. You guys, things are shifting and changing for the better. I can just tell you that much. You have number 5, which is the card of change, which is body and soul. But look at all that healing energy. Okay, so it's a lily pad and a dragonfly. A dragonfly to me is spiritual transformation. The lily on the lily pad is spiritual transformation. But a lily pad is also about emotional cleansing and healing with all that green there. And then you have number 18, the power of purpose. And I have been getting, and the Earth Magic, hold on. I have been getting this thing with you guys lately, and so this cannot be everybody, but there is somebody who's regularly listening to this that definitely needs to get this message. There is this shift and this change in what Virgo is doing. Virgo is starting to look around at how can I make money doing something that is sustainable for the planet. Like somehow you guys are taking the lead on this, which makes so much sense when you think about how the Queen of Pentacles is the card that really represents Virgo. It is the nurturing. It is the abundance of the earth around. She's just sitting there surrounded by nature. She nurtures, but she also creates financial abundance through nurturing the nature. Take a look around. For those of you that are out there trying to figure out how to find a new job or whatever, there is something, and it feels like it's a creative idea that comes from you. This is the message I keep getting for like the last couple of weeks. There is something that you guys know. There's an idea that you have that you could totally use to manifest for yourself the purpose, the power of purpose. It's like, I think when you decide where it is that you're going, you can manifest that nurturing energy, whether or not it's to do something to create a new way of making money through some way that's sustainable to the earth or not. There is some major stuff going on with you. So the purpose of power says individualization, seeing your unique place in the world, a clear sense of authentic purpose, healthy self-esteem, letting go of conditioning, celebrating your uniqueness. You be you. And then number 5, which was that healing body and soul card. It says taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separated from the soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body and your authentic identity and physical health. So for those of you who have somehow gotten out of balance with everything that's out of balance and have been not making time to physically take care of yourself, that becomes important, because it is through taking good care of the physical body that these other opportunities are going to be easier for you to manifest. And so the moon, we start out with the moon in Gemini. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, as you are, and so there's some energy coming through for you that will be beneficial. That's at 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday. This is about finding your voice and speaking up, but I almost feel like it's you finding your power about what it is that actually brings you the joy and pleasure in life, and finding the balance. So that moon in Gemini is really encouraging you this time to really look at where can you create balance in your life, in your sense of your purpose, and that it's not just about one aspect, but it's about all of the parts of you working in tandem. Oh, you have stand your ground. That's that earth magic. Stand your ground. There is something there where in order to create the balance in your life, you need to stand up for what you believe in. You are the immovable object this time. Ooh. Mutable sign. It is so easy when you're a mutable sign to just like try to go along to get along, right? It feels better. There is something where you need to push for what it is that's important to you. If you are in the process of seeking information from a healthcare provider about your physical health, don't back down. Don't go along to get along. If you don't feel like you're getting the information, get a second, third, fourth opinion. I don't know why they're telling me that either, but hey, there you go. All right, so on Tuesday, the moon is, not the moon, Mercury stations direct. Mercury, of course, rules your planet. Stations direct in Libra. Libra's in the next sign. This is some very supportive energy this week for you. Stations direct at 12:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And then on Wednesday afternoon at 4:45 p.m., the moon is going to move into Cancer. Cancer, again, that's really supportive energy. And then the moon is going to move into Leo. So all week long, I would say you guys have the most support of any other sign going on. Like everything is supporting what's going on for you, because even Uranus and Taurus is supporting you, and all the planets up in Capricorn are in trines. That's the most supportive. This is a week where standing your ground, standing up for what you want, asking for what you want, speaking your truth, going for it, chasing down your dreams, finding the beauty in your life, finding the beauty around you, remembering that you are resilient, that what you cut out of your life allows for opportunities for more things to come in and to grow in, and that you learn stuff from all this. There was a lot of wisdom to be gained from all the information you had going on. You guys have a powerful week coming up. And you are right where you need to be. Wow, I'm telling you, finally, Virgo, I'm so excited for you. Okay, it says acknowledging how you are feeling. And the moon in Cancer is all about how you feel. In fact, what I channeled for the message for the moon in Cancer sets up about 2.5 days of opportunity to feel into what really works for you, picking your dream, following your gut, and setting healthy boundaries. And I think for you, healthy boundaries is that work-life balance thing. But you have here where you need to be, acknowledging how you are feeling, Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Stand your ground. If there is something that you need more information about, that you don't understand, that you drill down. This is a great week for you to feel supported. And look at this. You have dancing. You have dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness and find out what you truly desire. Moon in Cancer. Pick your dream, follow your gut, set your healthy boundaries, and feel into what really works for you. Oh, I love that. I love it when Spirit supports me like that. That's so cool. Okay, so then the moon's going to move into Leo. Saturday morning. I wrote stepping into your personal power. Stepping into your personal power. It starts with counting your blessings. What are you grateful for? And knowing that you are being protected all along the way. Gratitude and protection. When you know that you're standing on this firm ground, right, you could step into your power. And definitely you have the earth magic to support you. And you have this power of your purpose. Whatever it is that you need more information on, to heal body or soul, super important this week that you stand your ground, you go for it. It really, okay, so we start out in the 10th house, which is your career house, and we work through to your group and group activities, and then your goals and your dreams and wishes. And so really, this feels very career oriented, but you know, body and soul makes me think that, hey, it could be a health matter too. So whatever it is, you know what's going on in your life. You are more than just your Virgo, right? So we always say Virgo sun, moon, and rising. Your Virgo sun would be the time you were born, but it is how you view the world. It's the position that you stand at and you look out at the world. But your rising sign is really important because it sets up the houses. And so when I say it's in your 10th house, that would be Virgo rising. It wouldn't be Virgo sun. Because your rising sign determines what house it is. And so that's why I always say you should know what's going on in your life and where does this make sense, right? Check out your chart and use the chart calculator. I will link one below. I haven't done that in a while. I'm going to go back to doing that. Check it out because your rising sign feels so important lately. And your moon sign is how you feel. So, but your rising sign, it sets up the chart of how the houses line up, but it's how you interact with the world. It's your personality. It's what people notice about you. It is how, you know, I have so much water in my chart, but when people talk to me like in day to day, they think I'm like super bossy or whatever because I'm a Capricorn rising. And I'm like, yeah, no, you aren't going to mess with me, right? But inside I'm like, oh my gosh, that hurt my feelings. But they don't see that because I'm a Capricorn rising. And so you're all these different parts, right? So whatever it is that's going on with you in your life, you know where it is that you need to stand your ground. So we have villain. You can always rewrite the story. Whoa. I do not like this one. That picture is really, she's about to smash that thing open. Okay. Stand your ground. You can always rewrite your story. Scorpio got this, basically. All the energies are shifting. Everything is changing. So no matter what is going on in your life, big changes are happening and you're right where you're supposed to be. The universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Just acknowledge how you're feeling. For instance, like I said, people look at me and think sometimes I'm really bossy, but inside I'm not. So I have to rewrite that story and I have to allow more of my softer side out so that I could rewrite the story, right? But there's also the voices in our heads, the ones that come from our childhood where, oh God, Virgo, where you feel, some of that was generated by your parents, but some of that was self-generated, right? Where you feel like everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be done just this way. This is the way it has to do. And when it's not done that way, you look at yourself like, I failed. If you lost your job because of downturn in economy. You're not the villain. You didn't fail, right? It just happened. It happened actually to give you another opportunity for something that you probably enjoy better down the road if you can look at it that way, rewriting that story, right? You can always rewrite the story. Also, this looks like maybe you're really angry at somebody and you think they're a villain, but instead, if you could approach it as in, life doesn't happen to me, it happens for me, it provides opportunity, and you start understanding that when you start counting your blessings and you realize you're being protected and you're being guided on your path and that you're right where you're supposed to be, and then all of a sudden this thing that happened, there's no villain. Instead, you see that there was opportunity. This feels career here. Okay, I'm going to get you a color card. I want clarification first. We're going to hit the Moonology first. I kind of want a little clarification on this villain situation here. And then we'll get you a color card. Yeah, whatever happened that you're angry about, and I can't tell if you're angry at you or you're angry at a situation or you're angry at somebody else, it's working in your favor. You have faith in your dreams and believe in the impossible. This is the blue moon card. And this is the waxing crescent, but it's this blue moon card here that really believe in the impossible. Rewrite the story. There's no villain here. There was a change in circumstances. There was a change in the situation. But that wheel is always moving. It's always changing. Nothing is static. Everything is always changing. And so remember that you are now dancing with the rainbows. What do you really want? Whoa. What do you want to go for? Oh, look at this. Okay. Ground yourself. Earth magic. Okay. Earth magic. Stand your ground. Another way of looking at it also would be get out there. And if you can, be barefoot. Be barefoot if you can. And just allow the energy to oh gosh, if you put your hands up against the tree, you create a circuit and you can really cleanse your energy. But getting back in contact with Mother Nature. Then you have Amber. Awaken your creativity. And we have Tangerine. Be spontaneous and have fun. There is some kind of a creative project, something that's been stirring inside of you, Virgo. Now's the time to go ahead and try to take your dreams and bring them into reality. Ground them down into reality, as above, so below. If you're believing in it and you're dreaming in it, believe in the impossible. You could take it and you could pull it down and you can manifest. You are a manifester. You can do this. All right, I will see you back here next Monday. And until then, take really good care of yourselves. Be sure to leave me a comment, and I'd love it if you hit the thumbs up. We'll talk soon.